Hello everybody, I'm Sister Slayosh and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to take this blonde doobie diamond wig. It's a fingerwave wig and it's all human hair. We're going to take this wig and we're going to transform it into Pantone's 2019 color of the year, which is living coral. So I'm just showing you the wig. It has a pre-plucked lace part, and the actual tracks on the wig, they're blonde as well. So I am going to take this wig and I'm going to color it using the watercolor method. I'm going to use Kiss Express in electric yellow and Adore in fruit punch. I could not find just a plain coral color, so I'm going to mix these two together using some boiling water from my tea kettle in a medium-sized bowl. I didn't really need a big container to dye the hair because it's such a small unit. It's not like it's long bundles or anything. So I'm taking starting with one drop of fruit punch, and I'm taking the bottom of my comb and I'm just mixing the color in the water, and I'm noticing that it's a little more pink than I would like. So I'm going to take a little bit more of that fruit punch to kind of make the color a little more opaque, and then I'm going to mix that as well. And fruit punch is still kind of a pinky tone, almost red. So what I'm going to do next is mix a little bit of the Kiss Yellow. You don't want to mix too much because you don't want to turn it orange, even though coral is kind of orangey, but it's like a mix between pink and orange. It's a warm pinky orange, I guess that's the best way to put it. So when I mix the yellow in there, I kind of put too much, so I'm putting a little more pink in there just to kind of make it a little more pink. It's kind of odd to describe it. The best way to do it is 3 drops of fruit punch and 1 drop of the, well, no, maybe 4 drops of fruit punch and 2 drops of the yellow. And I believe at that point, that's when I finally got the color that I really wanted. So now I'm just going to take that unit and dip it into the boiling water. I did not push my hand all the way into the water. I didn't want to scald myself. So I'm using the comb to press that unit into the color. And excuse the mess, we're in the process of packing and getting ready to move. So this is why you haven't been hearing from me that much. I've been going through a lot of changes in life, both good and bad. So it's kind of taking a toll, but I'll be okay. So I am stirring that unit into the bowl of water, and I'm evenly coating the unit. And I didn't really speed this process up that much. It probably took not even 3 minutes for the color to take. So I just let it sit there for a few more seconds, and just to let the color penetrate into the unit. And as you notice, the water is becoming a little lighter as the color saturates the actual wig. So I'm stirring it around and picking the color, well, pulling the wig up just to kind of make sure it's coating the unit evenly. And I didn't realize this until I was actually doing the process, that the color does not, the actual watercolor, it doesn't cover the lace or the cap of the wig or the tracks, which is both good and bad. It's good because if you're doing it and you don't want to damage the lace or damage the color of the cap or the tracks, you want to stay the same color, it's good. In my particular case, I would have preferred that I didn't want the lace stain, but I did kind of want the cap and the track stain, so it could all be the same color, but it still turned out really beautiful. At this point, I'm just taking it out of the water, and as you can see, it didn't change the color or stain the cap at all. I was very pleased with my results, and yeah, that's how it looks. I'm just gonna give you a closer look, and it is like really pretty, y'all. It's like the perfect coral. Not too red, not too orange, not too pink. And as you can see, the tracks are still a little on the, like I said, the tracks are still light and pretty much blonde. So as you can see, the finger waves, they relax into these pretty little curls. The unit still managed to stay soft throughout the process. So I did rinse it off and just make sure there wasn't any excess color. So now I placed it on my mannequin, and I'm not going to be wearing this unit for the next couple of days, so I'm just going to style it on the mannequin head. And it did have quite a bit of hair on it, too much for my liking, so I'm taking a little shearing razor and I'm just kind of thinning the wig out just to take some of that extra hair off. And with this process, you want to be very light-handed because you don't want to take too much off, especially with it being a short wig. Any plugs that you may leave in it is going to be even more visible. So I'm using some Nairobi mousse as a styling component, and I'm rubbing that mousse all over the wig just to saturate it even more. I really like Nairobi. I use it on my actual hair as well. And I'm taking a rat tail comb and I'm just kind of moving that hair around and combing out any tangles or knots just to make sure that the waves lie smoothly. This is my first time doing a finger wave wig. This is my first time finger waving altogether, really. I've seen other people do it, so thought I would give it a try and see if I could pull it off. And so far, because I want to go for the larger waves. So far, so good. Everything's going smoothly. I also believe that it was much easier to style this wig because it was already a finger wave wig, I guess is the best way to put it. I'm just putting some deeper waves in the unit. So now I'm going back in with my rat tail comb and I'm moving some of those waves back towards the front of the unit. And I'm using, like, my fingers are extremely long, and so I'm using my fingers just to press the hair and lay it in one direction. Excuse the noise, my TV is going on in the background, and oh, there's the remote. And as I get down by the ear, because the way this unit is designed, the bottom part there is kind of where, because my head is kind of big, is where the my ears are going to be. So I'm going to leave a little hair hanging there because I want to kind of gel down some sideburns whenever I do wear this wig. And I'm also going to use leave some bangs or slash baby hairs in the front. So I can have me some baby hairs, because being the fact that this wig is so short and my head is so big, I'm definitely going to need some baby hairs for my forehead to make it not look as huge. And so I'm repeating the process with my rat tail comb, and I am dragging the hair forward to create a deep wave towards the front of the wig. And I'm just trying to duplicate the same effect that I did on the other side, because I did like those results. And this side is proven to be a little more difficult because the actual cap is so light and so blonde that as I attempt to move the hair back, you could see the actual blonde cap in a couple of the tracks, and that's something I did not really like. Thank God I did not use my shearing razor to shear this side of the wig out, because I really would have been in so much trouble, y'all. So I'm just leaving a few of those little hairs out in the front and on the side so I can cover some of my huge head noggin. Now I'm going in with my Impro mousse. It's the clear foam. It has like a nice, I think it's Shining Jam Impro foam, styling foam or something like that. It's another mousse that I mix with my Nairobi. It's gonna make the curls a little more hard and secure, and also gonna give them a nice, pretty, healthy shine. And I apologize if y'all kind of see me doing the same thing over and over again. The actual hair on the unit is so freaking soft that it took nothing to make these curls fall out of place. So that was kind of a challenge, getting some of those waves to stay. And I probably should have used a hairpin. So now the unit is all dry, and like I said, I'm going to be doing a tutorial with this unit. Hit a thumbs up and comment if you would like to see me do a tutorial featuring this wig. So this is what it looks like, and as y'all can see, coral is a color that I really love. I have it all throughout my house, so I was super excited when Pantone announced that living coral was going to be a 2019 color of the year. So hit a thumbs up, like, subscribe. Thank you for joining the video, watching the video, enjoying the family. If you would like to see more videos like this, love you, boo sugars. Bye.